Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, our praises, honor, and the glory shall go to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakakwadash, Brakatham. Double honors shall go to apostles, elders, and bishops, a great millstone who continue to teach and to rule well. Shalom to the Akims, a great millstone in like-minded camps and individuals who continue to teach as one body, who continue to be out in the highways and byways, risking their lives for the greater good. Shalom to the sincere Akwats, who are continuously learning in silence as the Holy Scriptures have commanded for you to do so. And also shalom to the true believers and subscribers of this true gospel, for this should be considered a true blessing from the higher power. This is Azariah Gabar representing the King is Coming channel, back at it with another lesson for edification purposes. Okay, what you see here on your screen, the title is What We Saw at the ICE Job Fair, right? So for you Jakes out there, for you 2/3 Jakes out there that still want to lollygag and mess around, watch this video. It's for your own good. So the title of this video is going to be Get Ready, Jakes. Get ready. Because I did a previous video, Salakia, about a similar subject. So this is pretty much like an extension of it. But what you're going to see in this video, you're going to see a huge portion of these job applicants for ICE employment are actually Jakes as well. Your own people. So that's the difference maker. You heard? So, Lord willing, I'm going to play this video, but before I do so, fair use of the 1976 Copyright Act for this video, strictly for education and edification purposes only. I'm not making a dime off of this video, you heard? So I'm going to play this video in its entirety, and then after that, Lord willing, do a couple of precepts and close out this lesson. Let's rock.
A recruitment fair for ICE. I want to talk to folks and see who wants to be a deportation officer and why.
I'm a college student, recently graduated.
Former flight attendant.
I did 8 years in the Marine Corps.
Doors haven't even opened yet, and already there's a line of more than 100 people waiting to get in. I saw this event advertised on ICE's social media account. The benefits they're offering are pretty extensive. There's an up to $50,000 signing bonus, $60,000 in student debt reduction, up to 25% overtime rate. The Trump administration is adding tens of billions of dollars to the budget and is trying to make immigration enforcement really the center of law enforcement in this country right now. This is the East Sports Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's usually a space for gamers. Today, ICE is hiring for a variety of different positions. The lines have been the longest for deportation officers. That has the lowest bar to entry. College degree is not necessarily required, and ICE is trying to hire 10,000 deportation officers. The signage behind me says, "Defend the Homeland." What were the attractions of working for ICE?
I'm very patriotic.
You know, guarding America, guarding the homeland.
When I saw Uncle Sam pointing that finger, I just had it in my heart. And you're thinking, look at this guy. He's an immigrant. He wants to become a deportation officer. Doesn't make any sense to you. Makes 100% sense to me.
Yeah.
We're seeing a bit of the speed and scale.
You see what happens later on, bro.
Is trying to move at. They're moving people in and out assembly line style. They're offering drug testing on site, and they're even saying that you could walk out of here with a tentative offer letter to start a new job at ICE.
I was able to get an offer today. I accepted, and then I went and did all my process, my fingerprinting and my drug testing. Background check is next, and then, of course, training.
There's a lot of criticism of ICE and its tactics in enforcing immigration law. You can hear the protesters behind me shouting at applicants as they walk in, calling them Nazis and fascists, and even identifying them by name. They're looking up people's license plate numbers.
Mm.
So are you worried about being called a Nazi?
You know,
Of
I
course
don't
he's
mind
not.
risking my freedom to safeguard yours.
ICE has become kind of a really polarizing agency. It reflects the big divides within America. It's a flashpoint for how people feel about Trump's mass deportation agenda. We are at a...
Yo, it's comical. Especially that immigrant talking about, oh, patriotic. That's BS. It's all about the money. It's all about the benefits that comes with being a nice agent, period. Of course, he's not going to say that. But guess what? When that time come for Esau to turn on his ass and detain him and strip away his badge and gun and powers, he'll be bitching up. All right? So, yo, sedition amongst men. All right? According to the Apocrypha, Second Esdras, right? You saw what the crowds was doing, taking down applicants' license plate numbers, researching their information, targeting these people. That's going to be next. And this is what Trump wants, because that'll give him full ammunition to truly implement full martial law. Y'all heard? So again, for you Jakes out there that's still celebrating Indiana Hoosiers winning the damn college national championship, all right? We're going to see if that college national championship is going to save your behinds once this thing truly comes into full-blown effect. Y'all heard? So this is going to be a relatively short video today, Lord willing. You know, I've already proven my point, but I want to grab a couple of scripts to even further prove where I'm going with this. Salakia. Ephesians 5:15, and it reads, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise." I don't know how many times I've used this particular precept in my previous videos, but guess what? I mean, it is what it is. Stop walking around as fools and start to become wise so that you can survive what's about to truly come into place. Okay? Because there's another scripture about, the flood in the book of Isaiah. These people are going to come down like a flood onto particularly us Jakes. All right? So, like I said, this is going to be a quick video. Salakia. But this is a PSA announcement, public service announcement. You see what's going on, like I just showed you, the ICE job fairs. And more of you Jakes, y'all gonna go to those job fairs. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not dealing with you cats. And guess what the end all be all will be? Like I've said before, I'll say it again. That nuke missile with your name inscripted on it. Y'all heard? So that's going to close out for today's lesson. Hopefully, once again, someone gets edification out of it. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. With that being said, all praises, honor, and the glory shall go to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Bakakudash, Brakatam, Kwam, Yasharal, Arise Israel. And as always, Lord willing, Abaratazah, on to the next video. Shalom, shalom, shalom.